Right, and Walter, mate, so me and you bumped into each other about 5 minutes ago, started chatting to you, and found out that you're obviously living on the streets and that. So, yeah, just ask you a few questions, mate, if you don't mind.
Yes, man.
How long have you been on the streets for now, then?
Just over a couple of years, mate. On and off, yeah, probably. Yeah.
A couple of years.
Yeah.
How's that been for you?
Not good, mate. Not good at all. It's been pretty bad. It's been pretty rough. You know what I mean? Summertime's not too bad, but yeah, but it still gets cold now during the night, even in the summer. And see, that's everybody forgets that as well. You see, and they think well, it's nice and hot in the daytime, and it's like that through the night, but it isn't. Yeah, come early hours, it's still freezing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You still get cold.
It's still cold all day.
Yeah, exactly. You still cold all day then.
So let's take it right back then, before you were homeless and stuff.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your family life, mate, growing up. Where did you grow up? How was family life?
In London, I was brought up with my mum, my dad, and my brothers, and a sister. And it was alright up until about age of 6, 7, and then that's when my dad just started going off on one. He was like, my dad was a cokehead, like crackhead and that.
So your dad was a drug user, yeah?
Yeah, so he just started taking money off us and that, taking money out of our savings or kids' accounts and my mum, taking money from my mum and that. And then he just started like abusing us really, but not sexually, but violently. You know what I mean? Like me and my brothers. But never my sister though, but just my brothers and me.
So you experienced a lot of violence at the hands of your dad, who was a drug addict.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? What was the
good
feeling
as a
like
kid.
growing up?
Not good. Feel like shit, man. Because really, I was caught in two situations really. Because then, and I didn't really want to tell no one to get me in trouble. Then on the other hand, and I did. You know what I mean? So in the end, I just suffered it really.
So you were wanting to tell people of the violence that you were undergoing, but you were scared to get people in trouble.
Because
what age did this start at?
About 5 or 6.
What kind of violence are we talking about?
Just hitting violence, like just slapping us, punching us, strangling us, anything. Just throwing us about the front room, anything. Like he threw my little brother down the stairs one day, cracked off his head.
Seriously?
Yeah, like when he broke his legs and that. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, my little brother, my youngest little brother, Gary.
What was that like for you to see?
Not good. That's when I just started thinking then, like this can't be happening all the time and that. But then he passed away. He died then about 4 months later. So in my eyes now, looking back, that's karma in my eyes, I think. He could really, and he wasn't really good, not a nice man anyway. You know what I mean?
Do you think that's had an effect on your mental state?
Oh yeah, of course it has, big time, and that man. If you see me now, I'm soft as anything. Yeah, like I wouldn't even hurt a fly because now, like I think about what he did to me and that. Yeah, and when my daughter was alive and that, like I wouldn't even shout at her. Yeah, like man, because just looking at her in her eyes and that, like I just remember what I was like when I was a kid and my dad. Yeah, so I've done the complete opposite. You know what I mean? And so that's why now people just start taking advantage of it, man, because they know. Yeah, and I don't fight back. I don't, mate. I don't. Yeah, like, and I rather walk away from the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like man, because I hate violence. I hate it. I can't stand it, mate. I can't stand violence. I hate it now.
So, talk to me how you've ended up on the streets. Then you've said that you've subject to quite a violent upbringing.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a specific reason that you can pinpoint as to why you're homeless to this day?
Yeah,
or is there a number
when my daughter passed away, really, that's the main one.
Your daughter passed away?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. And when she passed away, that's when my head just completely went then, mate. Completely went. And then I started using and that. And I lost everything first, and I ended up on the street, and then started using like heroin for the first time in my life.
So you started taking drugs?
Yeah, I started taking heroin and that. And then,
heroin?
Yeah, heroin. And then for about 6, 7 months, and then after that, and I got the scripts. It was the best thing I ever done. And then I was starting getting myself back again. Yeah, but then not this Christmas gone. The last Christmas before that is our anniversary. Yeah, like and our first anniversary, and my daughter's death, and my head went again, completely again. And I just ended up just losing it again, man. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping or nothing. Yeah, I just like secluded myself and that away from everybody. You know what I mean? And now this year wasn't so bad, but it's still bad, obviously. And I was close to using it again, but I didn't use it. You know what I mean? It was a lucky thing. You know what I mean?
When was the last time you used heroin?
7 days after I started my scripts. A couple of years ago now, or 18 months ago, 19 months ago.
So you're on
methadone.
methadone?
Yeah, methadone, yeah. I'm on 95 mil. and then I'm starting to reduce now this year, hopefully, to get off it.
What kind of effects has heroin had on your brain and your mentality, if any?
Well, it's horrible, man. It just makes you think, like, man, I think it changes you as well in your personality, yeah, because it just makes you, I don't know, like some people, man, it makes them go out and do things, so like rob their families and things like that. You ever see me? Yeah, like I wasn't like that, yeah, like I just sit and just ask people for money, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like I've never shot in my life, I've never robbed no one in my life, yeah, I just sit there and I just ask people, you know what I mean?
But it'll make you do things to
but
get
isn't
money.
Nice, like isn't nice even that, is it? You know what I mean?
So it makes
low,
you go
innit?
against what you're actually all about.
That's it, yeah.
So it's a
yeah,
powerful
respect
drug
and
in that respect.
Yeah, it is, yeah, like man, it just strips you of all your morals, that, doesn't it? Respect, innit? Self-respect,
Yeah.
innit?
I've spoken to a few people said that. It says it changes them in a way where they can't control it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a different human being, which is a sad shame, really.
Yeah, it is. It's horrible.
So how long have you been homeless for now?
A couple of years now.
A couple of years,
Yeah.
and you stay predominantly in the Newcastle area.
Yeah.
Do you have like a friends group that you associate with?
No, I don't really associate with no one, mate. I just stand my own, really, mate. Because they're not friends on the street, other than people. They're associates, isn't they? They're not friends in that, man. And they'll be blind, they would. They'd take everyone off you.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah, we just show you.
How do you survive?
Well, I'm quite I'm not lucky, but where I normally sleep and sit on Dean Street and that, every down there knows me, all the shops know me and that. So like I get food bought every day for me, food and that, things and that, and it's like I get money for hostels and that, like most nights of people. But yeah, so like in that respect, I'm quite lucky on the person.
So you sustaining yourself by the generosity of others.
Yeah, other people. I mean, and because there are some nice people out there. There are, and it's people you least expect as well. You know what I mean?
So again, just another question, because people don't really get to see what it's truly like to live on the streets. They only see, the position in which you're sat in now.
Yeah.
Someone sitting there, most of the time casting judgment based on their own situations. What's it like living on the streets in terms of the things that you have to be subject to? Do you see things that people maybe don't normally see, like violence and stuff?
Yeah,
What's your experience?
Yeah, like you see a lot of things, man, especially homeless against other homeless people, especially over where they sit, because some people, Megan in town and that, like they say, oh, this is my pitch, I've been here for years and that.
Really?
And, and like fighting over things, like I've seen people get sliced, everything over pitches.
With knives and stuff?
Yeah, everything, it's getting worse now in town now, it's getting a lot worse. It's getting a hell of a lot worse now, people, a hell of a lot worse.
What do you think's causing that?
All the drugs, more drugs and that, all that spice stuff and that. It's since spice has come onto the situation.
Really? Spice is still
spices are
going
rife
about?
in this town. Rife in
And that's
this town.
what's messing people's heads up.
Yeah, it is. It is bad. That stuff's naughty. I've never done it in my life, and I never will. You know what I mean? I've seen some people just lose it on that stuff.
Really?
It's horrible. It's not nice, man. It's not nice.
I always ask this question. If you were to give any advice to someone, or even a younger version of yourself, what would it be now that you've gone through all of this as an experience?
Stay strong. Just keep your self-respect and your morals, and just keep your chin up, and just never, ever, ever just think you're worth nothing. You know what I mean? And because at the end of the day, and there's always a way out of things. One day.
There's always a way out.
Yeah, there's always a way out.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
In my own place, my business back, just settle down again. That's my place.
So your own home?
Yeah, my own home. Either working or my business back again or something like that.
What kind of business were you in?
Landscaping.
You were landscaping?
Yeah.
So is that something that you could tap back into, do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love it, I do.
You love it?
Yeah, I love it.
It's quite therapeutic, that
Yeah,
type of stuff.
It is, it's lovely, man. It is, it's a good job. And I love working outdoors, I love it.
How do you think you'll be able to achieve that, given the current situation you're in? What do you need to do you think?
Well, I need to find accommodation first, like permanent accommodation first, and then settle down to get my head mentally into that first, and then get into work. You know what I mean? That's what I need to do. Yeah, so accommodation first. That's the main priority right now.
Yeah. And you said that's probably been hindered by the fact that you're on the street right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And you mentioned before we started rolling the camera that you were attacked or something the other week. What was that?
Yeah, last night I got attacked.
Last night?
Yeah, but a couple of young ones, like spices they were. They set my sleeping bag alight. Yeah, and lucky enough I got out of it. And then like I just got like attacked in that, man. It hit me on the mouth a couple of times. That was something, knocked a couple of my teeth out the bottom. And then just took everything I had. You know what I mean? Just took everything. Rucksack, all my clothes I didn't, sleeping bag, everything.
Is that a regular occurrence?
Yeah, in town it is lately. That's what I mean.
How many times have you experienced that type of violence?
A couple of times. I've been on for years. Yeah, and that's only because I'm quiet and I keep myself to myself, you see. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Right, mate. Well, I just want to say thanks very much, Walter, for your time.
No, you're right, man.
I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll have a cup of coffee together after this.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
And I wish you all the best, mate.
Thank you, sir. There's a coffee shop there.
Is it just there? I'll get us some coffee.
Yeah, say we'll walk right there.
All right, mate.
Thank you.
All the best. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you
it,
for that, mate.